So most of this stuff that I have is just picked from other yard sales, and from here actually. There's actually stuff from here that I'm, brought back here. Basically just whatever I can make a buck on, really.
Seems like you guys got a lot of books.
Yep. They're abundant in the dumpsters that we visit. Most of our antique books we found in one dumpster at JES once. It was like some lady's whole estate. Someone threw it out.
Free piles are a huge source. I would say more of it comes from there than from the trash.
We source free piles. I've been doing this since I was 16, so it's a little bit of knowledge and everything.
So are you a free pile aficionado?
Oh my god, I can't pass a free pile without stopping. It's really, it's bad. You can find amazing things on the side of the road that are worth, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and people just don't care, or they don't know, or, they just want to let it go, and it's gone to them, but it's, worth something to somebody.
I'm an online seller. I sell on Amazon. So I come to the flea market regularly to look for inventory. It's a cycle, and the original person wanted it at one time, and then they didn't want it anymore, and then they pass it along, and someone else wants it at a different time. Yeah, why do people collect the things they do, and when they do? I'm not sure what it is, but people have become passionate about something.
I think it's a treasure hunt. I mean, you're gonna find stuff here you'll never find in Walmart. Some really unique stuff, antiques.
I do rocks and minerals from around the world. Some of it I mine myself, others I buy from friends. I'm part of 4 different rock clubs. It's a Herkimer diamond from the Asa Diamond Mine in New York. Fossil from Lake Champlain.
How'd you find this one?
Walking the shoreline at the ferry docks, always looking at the ground. There's a saying that all who wander are not lost. Well, I added, we're just looking for rocks.
How do you know what to look for? we don't really. Anything that's not trash.
I've worked in antique stores and vintage places before. I've sold retail for a long time, so you just kind of get a feel for stuff. So I mean, you can ask whatever you want for it, but realistically what it's worth is what somebody's willing to pay for it at that time. So it's how flexible you are and how much you want to get rid of something or not get rid of something.
It's like everybody here is kind of like they got their own little business, They just rent a piece of grass and they set up their booth. And my idea is that it's a way to be kind of independent, have a little bit of feel of owning your own business without a huge investment.
Most of the people that collect are very spread out in this area. Setting up at the flea market is easier for me than buying a storefront, which I'd love to do, but...
It's also just something out of nothing. I mean, it's pretty relatively easy money for what it is.
Some do really well, others don't. A lot of them do it because of the lifestyle. It's their form of entertainment. You work and you go for $20 a day and have fun,
It's a thing to do on a crappy afternoon. I quite like when we go to piles, like free piles on people's lawns, I like trying to discern the political affiliation of the person, which is usually pretty easy. People read pretty politically, it turns out. But I always like kind of trying to figure stuff out from the trash, but also the less stuff in the trash, the better.
So it's that whole, repurposing of things and not letting things go to landfills. And, I just love that aesthetic, that mid-century antique thing. You can just find the neatest stuff that's got lost to time, sort of, and isn't as popular anymore.
I think people lack imagination. And in general, I think people become overwhelmed by the things that they own and have bouts of minimalism, which is an ideology, at least I personally think, is a little silly. And I just, with all this, I just like to think that maybe there's something to be found in second and third and fourth hand items, in the hope that, maybe we can eschew just doing retail everything.